Hello to another part of Spyro 2 Reignited Trilogy. This time we are doing the second half of the Summer Forest area, Song of Hurricos. So, yeah, Hurricos. This is just going to be, like, kind of long in a way. Maybe kind of dull. First, the cutscene, though. Man, what a dick. Anyway, that's Hurricos for you. Now, let's begin to talk to this guy.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Oh, great, I can tell, considering all the electricity going on in your fucking eyes. Anyway, those guys right there have a weird kind of timing to them now with the wrenches, in which it's kind of difficult to really time them correctly, because it kind of feels automatic, that timing of the wrench in ya. So I have to play them before I get to them, so that I don't get fucking wrenched. Robots, however, are easier than the original, because I believe their radius is actually smaller now. So, you know, dodging them and not getting hit by them, and of course, killing them, much easier now. So yeah, this is just like a bit of a mess sort of fucking deal. There's an achievement for actually destroying all the robots though, so I'll be doing that. And the skill point is still here for breaking all the little windmills around here, so I will be doing that as well. Now, again, the original, what I would usually do is I would double jump up to the, where the last orb we would get in this level is, and I would get that out of the way, and I get to the exit that way. But, of course, one, you can't do that because, you know, double jump is not in this game. It's been removed in Reignited. And, two, it's just... ultimately, a lot of glitches in this game just don't work, so a lot of the phasing through aspects, they've either become much harder to do, or they're just not even there anymore, so... But you know what is here? This fucking mission, which can take you about 20 minutes for some people, but there's a trick to it. There's a really stupid trick to it, and if you know the trick, you can get it done in only like 5 minutes. So yeah, those guys ran away and left him alone.
These gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
And yeah, this one's a 4-star. The thing is though, it's only a 4-star because of length. If you actually do what I'm going to tell you to do and show you to do, this can literally be a 2-star. By the way, in the original, they would be random. They would actually like spawn when you're doing this right now. So, you know. But in Reignited, it doesn't act like that at all. Instead of Reignited, what it does is it actually like goes back and forth on these guys. So, if I go up that way and I take care of him, then this guy down here, there'll be a person appearing there. And it goes back and forth like that the entire time. It not once actually like, you know, is random, where they just pop up randomly. Like the original, like the middle would be there, and like the fucking, you know, the right and left would have both appear at the same time and such, or not, and just, it is random, the appearances. But in Reignited, it literally is just, if you go to the left side, it'll appear on the right. If you go to the right side, it'll appear on the left. You keep going back and forth on that, and you'll get rid of them easily. Like, yeah, they'll possibly knock off your fucking orbs, all fucking, the whole thing of them. But from what I found, they rarely, if ever, go to the middle. They always stick to the left and right, which in the original was not the case. The middle would also get attacked, because they could jump over to other platforms and, you know, group up essentially. Doesn't happen in this version, though. They've made this so much fucking easier. So because of that, I mean, just keep going back and forth like this. Run back and forth, don't bother the orbs. Kill all of them. And then once they're all dead, once you got the 10 needed, then you can do the orbs. It's that fucking easy. That's why it's a 2-star, really, because the length, yeah, it can be a bit long, but otherwise, there's no challenge to this. It's ultimately, like, the easiest fucking one of this entire level. And that sucks, because the thing is, this was difficult in the original, but now it's just like, it's here. They made it much easier. Kind of a joke. Let's get her done and move on. Yeah, no one touched the middle part at all. It's just, yeah. So, pull the orbs in, you get a cutscene for it, and you get an orb. So, yeah, that will do it for this challenge.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
I will do that. And now we have another orb, which for this one is number 10. Nice. So yeah, that challenge, it originally was kind of tough. It was kind of long, but in Reignited, it's just back and forth. It's so much more easier in this one. Now, platforming around here, which is for the next 2 orbs, which are the final 2 in this level, those are actually harder than that challenge. Like, I'm not even kidding. Those are more difficult to do than the fucking bullshit here with putting the lightning orbs around. And, you know, dealing with all those assholes, the gear people. And we're on the final area now. We just take care of all the enemies around here, all the robots, the windmills, get all the gems around here, you know, grab the fucking final light bulb around here so we can get to the exit portal. And, yeah. Then take care of all the rest of the orbs and the talisman around here. Of course, it is a few minutes more of this level because the orbs for this are platforming. And by the way, I got all the robots now, so there you go. Anyway, I can open the door now, so that's some good news. Get to find the light bulb, which should be over there. And just grab any of the gems I missed around here, and we can move on. So, let's open this. And let's not go in there. Instead, we're going to go back, and we're going to just take care of a power around here. Because after getting a few of these souls, we can now use the supercharged powers. So we can now just, you know, charge into these giant fucking, like boxes and the fucking windmills and shit, and breaking them to essentially reveal buttons. Now, we have to push all the buttons in order to make progress. There are 3 of them. There's also a windmill that's blocking a passage over to the orb, so we have to break that too. There's a lot of charging for this one. For this one, we have to charge in a specific way, which I fucked up on. So that's great. I did miss that gem over there though, and I got this life here, which Sparks did not fucking grab. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Just charge around, all the way around to the right. Jump in. And now we can move on forward and grab some of those gems. Then go back and take care of the buttons around here. That's one. There's another one over there as well. It's the same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to go over and, you know, begin the objective for this orb because it's all platforming from here on out. There's some gems.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Yeah, sure thing. 3 stars this one. It's a 1 star, really. But, yeah. Have to stop that one, which requires to take care of the windmill down below me. Also, I missed that gem. So, all you have to do for that one is go out to supercharge and then just, like, go right and charge for it. Like so. Easy. Okay, so now we can move on forward. So, on the windmill around here, there's a few little, you know, moving platforms around here that go in and out from the wall over there. And there are a few crates down here, but that's about it, honestly. Outside of that, really, we're about to be done with the first orb bit. It's very short, very easy. The second one is... oh, fuck me. The second one's a little bit more difficult. Also, if you do somehow miss this, like I did, luckily that happened, so I can get back up there and complete it anyway.
Spyro, you have done well so far. You could have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
Sure thing. How do I shut down the fucking factory, sir?
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height.
I know how to glide.
Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
It's a 5-star, which is just a lie. This is a 3-star because I'm not even gliding and I can reach these. Like, this is just a fucking joke, honestly. And they made it a 5-star. They act like this is like one of the hardest ones, but it's not. I got the skill point now, so that's some good news. I got all the windmills. And over there is a guy.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
That's your problem? Fine. Grab the gems, press the button, get her fucking done.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Thanks. We have 100% Hurricos essentially because, yep, we get every gem, orb, and the talisman for this one, which we don't have to ever come back here again. So that's 2 levels 100% at least out of this homeworld. And that's all we can really do for 100% reasons. Unfortunately.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Well, thank you for the talisman, and now we can move on forward, get in the cutscene, and get the fuck out of Hurricos. So we can actually be done with this homeworld. They're assholes. They lived on to become assholes just like the enemies. What a terrible fate. Anyway, that's it for Hurricos. Now it's time for literally the last level of the homeworld. That isn't the speedway or the boss fight. And this one is going to be all about water. So it's a good thing we can swim, because otherwise that would be impossible. But yeah, we're nearly done getting all the talismans. There are only like 5 in each homeworld, and there are only 3 homeworlds in the entire game. So, yeah, it's not going to be that big. Aquaria Towers, here we go. Aquaria Towers is simple. Nothing much else to say about this one, but we can't 100% unfortunately. But what we can do is watch a cutscene and see what happens over here for it, which will be fun.
Oh.
So yeah, it's all about water for this one. They're also dickheads here.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Yeah, I'll do that. Might as well. Nothing else to do around here except, you know, kill these guys. And now we got water. We're instantly underwater. There's also crabs around here. Great. So, yeah. Those crabs, by the way, they will be reused. Those are one of those enemies that get reused a lot in games. They're just like fodder that, you know, the developers find easy to reuse in the games. But yeah, this is the underwater section, and you know, it's all about swimming around and pressing buttons to get more water to fill up. Eventually, the whole place will be filled with water so that there is no air, and essentially all you have to do is swim around and get shit done that way. Also, fairy. Great. And another one of those assholes. They can be kind of annoying if you let them be, because they can shock you easily. Underwater, they're even worse. So, you know, they're worse because you're kind of slower underwater, and also the fact that you can't breathe fire underwater. So you have to get close to them, and they can instantly shock you because of that. It's annoying. There's also robot sharks. All I can tell you about that one is wait until you get the ability for this one, which is a super fire flame. Because once you get that, things become a lot more easy to take care of them, and you'll be needing to take care of all the shark robots around here in order to get a lot of the stuff around here. Right, so now we're gonna move on forward because we only got a bit of water up, but the rest of it we have to, you know, jump up from here to get it. So let's just go on this and, you know, grab all the gems around here. Maybe kill a sheep around here, which has like a nice little helmet on him. How cute. You know, get some fucking butterflies from him if you want. We don't need it though right now. And then go underwater and continue on forward, which we're going to find a friend of ours, quote unquote friend, who will help us out in our time of need for this level. And luckily, he is helpful in this game. He's just an asshole. You already know who it is, but if you haven't figured it out yet, it's Moneybags. He's right up here with his ship.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
Well, let's pay it.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Well, his guarantee is true because the sharks don't attack us, so it is shark-proof. We only use it for just a little bit, though. And Spyro also has the automatic tendency to just jump off the entire platform when he's right next to some fucking gems. In the original, this sucked, and in this game, it sucks. It's so fucking dumb. Also, I died. In case you're wondering, enemies respawn when you die. In the original, it wasn't that bad of a problem. Just, you know, you get an orb, your nice little orb for your life counter thing. But here, souls resets. So, you know, you don't want to reset your souls, so kill them again. Don't die. There's really not much of a good reason to die anymore. So, why bother dying? And there you go. We're basically done the level, essentially, because all I can do now is go and get the talisman, because that literally is all we had to do. Just go around in a fucking circle. We're back at the start now, where the exit is. Yeah, the start and the exit are just right next to each other. It's that dumb. It really is that dumb.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
And there you go. So, we have all the talismans now. We can now move on to the boss fight if we wanted to. But right now, I'm going to continue on looking around and getting shit done. We've got time. And also his super flame ability. Now, this is why it's not going to be 100%. There is a skill point around here to destroy all the seaweed. The problem is, it is a major pain in the ass in the fucking original and in this version to do that. So, it is honestly better of me to just do that when I get a different sort of ability at the end game.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors.
Okay then. Well, thank you.
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Alright. Well, this is a 4-star one. It's not. It's more like 2 to 3 stars. Again, it's the difficulty. They either go too high or too low. I don't know why. And I'm based this on the skills of kids, which, you know, if you're a fucking, like, 4-year-old, every challenge will be a 5-star for you. Every single fucking challenge will be a 5-star. You will suck at every single fucking thing. Bar fucking none. But, you know, if you're a little bit more mature, then, yeah, these are either way too high or way too low in difficulty for everyone else. You gotta be a toddler for it to be like a fucking 4-star or something. God damn. Anyway, around here, around these top spots of the buildings, there are awesome gems. So look around, grab your shit, and, you know, you'll find that Hunter's around here too. Even though he's a cat, and he shouldn't like water, he does. He's got a swimsuit and everything, so let's go talk to him.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Okay.
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
Sure. It's 2 stars. It's 1 star. It's a very easy straight line, so yeah, like, you're not going to miss this one at all. This is not going to be a trouble for you. So, yeah. Easy.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Why is it with one of your flippers? Whatever, thanks.
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Now it's 3 stars. Except this is more like 2 stars. The reason is because the bubbles here actually kind of blend in with this whole water thing. In the original, you know, you could easily distinguish the bubbles from the water. Not the case in this. They are very different.
Pretty wild ride, huh?
Wow, very
Okay.
wild. So yeah, they kind of confused me a bit there because everything just kind of blends in because everything's fucking blue. So like, it's very easy to just like miss this guy here because unlike the original, it's the effect around here just makes it really easy to miss shit. That's why it's more like a 2. Otherwise it'd be a 1 like the original. And yeah, I missed a little bit, but I got him.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
What the fuck are you doing, Hunter? You have orbs, and you're holding them for me when you could be giving them to Alora or something and helping us the fuck out. You fucking dickhead. Seriously. That's the one thing I can hate about Hunter, that everybody can hate about Hunter. That he really is a dickhead. Anyway, you might be thinking to break open these doors, because, you know, fire plus explosive must mean boom. But no. What's happening here for this challenge is you have to take them one at a time, because when you go and deal with one of these towers, the next one explodes like magic. All you have to do with the fire is just, like, use it to kill all the metal sharks. That's it. Like, there's nothing else I can use the fire for except for that and the seaweed. So, yeah. In case you're wondering, there is an achievement for killing all of the sharks. So, you know, kill all the fucking sharks. And grab all the gems around here, too. Oh, I'm gonna jump up right now because I'm not watching go all the way back. Okay, now for the last sharks, over by that area where we showed off before, but didn't actually go into. Just take a right, and there they are, the last 4. Keep your distance and keep shooting. And that'll do it. There's your achievement. There's your chest. Grab the gems. Not quite done yet, though, because the last remaining gems are upwards over there. So, you know, I'm taking care of that very soon. But, you know, we're going to also be taking care of the fucking challenge now, so let's do it. First electrical fields, just wait a bit and you're fine. Why does he just blow them all up at once? Why is just one at a time? Why is it all these people that were trying to help out being assholes by just making us do some bullshit fucking bit with it instead of just like getting it over and done with so we can actually move on and help these fucking kids out or like get this thing done or whatever? Instead of like, you know, holding these little fuckers hostage by not blowing up every door so I can go through each and every one I want in like an order I want to do and like frame them that way. No, I have to go by each fucking number. There are crowds around here too, just letting you know that. But yeah, each fucking number, I just keep going through and having him break each one by one so I can save each kid one by one. Which is stupid. Does he really care, or is he just being an asshole? Maybe he's the one that locked these fucking kids up, hey? Maybe he's the one that, you know, kept these little fucking sea creatures onto these towers. And then he put fucking dynamite in there just to scare them. Anyway, the other thing is that Hunter's an asshole because he has orbs, but he never gives them to you because instead of being, you know, helpful, he holds them hostage so he can make you do some fucking stupid little game or whatever. And it's just like, fuck your game, give me the orb, we're trying to save the world, you stupid fuck. Hey, he's still a cutie though. You know. This design is much fucking better than the original, at least, because everyone memes that design, and the reason they meme on it is because Hunter looked like a fucking puppet back then. He literally looked like a fucking puppet. Here, much fucking better, but back then, puppet man.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
Thanks. And also thanks for not being helpful on the dynamite, but whatever. Anyway, I'm now gonna get the remaining gems that I missed, which are back over where I got the last sharks, up on like the top of the roof, essentially, up here. So yeah, grab them and you're done. We're not done, yo, because we have to come back here for the seaweed bit, but for now, that's it for the fucking level at Aquaria Towers. Hooray. Cutscene. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a fucking prank. Anyway, we're basically done now with all the levels. That's Aquaria Towers, now back in Summer Forest. And now we're going to be done in Summer Forest because we're going to fight the first boss of the game. And he's a little different now. Just a little, though. It's not a big difference. Still the same boss fight. It's just that, well, I'll tell you when we get there. But right now, let's just talk to Alora, open the door, and get on with it.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
Thank you. Let's go to Crush.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! Ow! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I, would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
So yeah, that's the cutscene. Also, we get this instead of Spyro falling down, because I guess they couldn't animate that or whatever. So we get like a cheap fucking long load of this picture. But yeah, Crush. Now, the thing is, I'm going through basically the same way I would with the original if I was doing it cleanly. But the thing is, you don't want to. You really don't, because here's the problem. The timing's changed. Crush is like half the speed he was in the original on everything. So, yeah. You have to do everything you would do in the original, only you have to do it slower. Isn't that just fun? Anyway, there's a skill point for this one, which for all of them is to not get hit once. But an achievement is to beat these enemies without ever getting fodder. The best way of doing that is keep full health and you will never have fodder appear. So, you know, take no damage. His whole bit is on the first two goes, he will start shooting shockwaves. On the next two goes, it'll be fireballs. And then it'll be like an in-between for the last three of fireballs and shockwaves. When he gets halfway, though, he'll start chasing you, trying to club you. Try to let him club you, but miss. And then get the fuck away from him so you can keep getting crushed by the boulders. By the fucking rocks. Eventually, he will die. But this is to basically show that you aren't doing anything to the boss. If anything, the level's killing the boss. You're just kind of annoying him. So yeah, you are kind of weak. That's what the game is telling you. Anyway, just take care of Crush. It's very easy, honestly. And, yeah. That's the boss fight. Not much else to say about it. Only reason you'll fail this and get hit is because you fucking suck. So, yeah. There you go. Skill point achievements.
Now! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you!
Bring it on, Shorty!
Golf, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful! What? Go! Get me out of here! So long, dragon!
What a wuss.
There you go. So Crush defeated. Now we can actually move on to the next homeworld. Before we can do that, though, we have another cutscene to go through. So that's fun. Also, this loading here is very fucking long. Yeah. This is the longest loading so far. Wow. Fuck you, game.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Whoa. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. No! Why, you...
Well, Moneybags tried. Anyway, now we're here in the next fucking homeworld, which we'll be doing next time on Spyro 2 Reignited. I'm just gonna show it off to you though, and what sucks is that you're only gonna get like half the fucking homeworld anyway. So, yeah. Next time on Spyro 2 Reignited, we get to do this fucking shit, which is the Autumn Plains. Well, we get to know a new ability, which I'll begin immediately. And don't worry, we'll be coming back to the first homeworld Thomas in it well later on in the Let's Play. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more fucking shit.